Breaking news. It has happened. Hey, my wonderful people. Less than 24 hours ago, we brought you up to speed that Andy, the APC candidate in the just concluded Anambra November 6th election, is contesting the win of Charles Soludo, that he believes strongly he should have been elected. But again, when you look at the whole rooks and crannies of the matter, he's not even the runner up. Let's say, for instance, in every way, form, or kind, that Charles, loses his mandate, he's not the person to take over the reins of leadership, because he's not the very person who is next to Charles. We've seen the PDP candidate who is very next to Charles, giving him a hand of fellowship to say congratulations. However, Andy has been very distraught with regards to the result announced by INEC, saying that he feels very compelled to think that there was manipulation, and the people of Anambra State have not chosen correctly. In fact, he feels very strongly that they were manipulated, or better still, the result was manipulated. However, yesterday we saw that the court case was postponed by 24 hours, and now the resultant effect with regards to that is out. Okay, let's get all the details. What has the court finally decided? Tension in court today. Breaking news. Court finally dismisses suit seeking Soludo's disqualification as Anambra governor-elect. Hello, my wonderful people. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has dismissed a suit seeking the disqualification of Professor Charles Soludo as the governor-elect of Anambra State. Justice Taiwo, in a judgment, described the suit as fictitious, irritating, and lacking of merit. The judge awarded a pivotal cost of 2 million naira against the plaintiffs to be paid to Salido and his deputy with regards to their trouble. Currently, the whole place has been in an array of celebration after the judgment on the court case was made. So this is what is going on. We have seen yesterday that Andy said, is very confident that he was going to win the court case. Yeah, I was quite confident and said, you know what, it is a done deal. I won the election. And everybody or anybody saying that I did not win the election is quite delusional. And I'm going to court to secure my mandate, to get the court to dismiss the very said elections and what has happened. And I'm going to come back strong, and I'm going to become the governor. How that was going to be, I don't really know. Because if you look at that prior to Anambra State elections, we saw how the people, and everyone, there was so much tension. Yes, and the tension led to a lot of security personnels, okay, in the states. A lot of security personnels we are seeing in the states. A lot of actors, state actors here and there. And before you could say Jack Robinson, it was not a place where anybody can just come and do whatever they want to do and get away with it. It was, the security was that tight. And so the elections came, okay, and we saw how, INEC, maybe not prepared or prepared, did not quite meet up to the tax and the obligation, and the election had to spill to the very next day. At the end of the day, results were collated, and a number election was announced. The result was announced, and it was announced in the favor of the very man called Charles, a former CBN governor. It was announced that he won the election. However, like most elections, others who participated in the very said election were not comfortable or happy or content or that the result that has been announced is what it is. And so they wanted, especially Andy, said, you know what, to the courts we go. I need to secure my mandate because I feel very much that I've been deprived of what belongs to me. I feel very strongly that I should have been the one to win this election, in his opinion. And so yesterday we saw that the court could not hold. Okay, the case was, however, left. The court could not hold, and it was postponed till today. The court has, however, met, and the decision has been made, and I mean, it remains where it is. Okay, it is the same thing. Charles won the election, and Justice Taiwo has dismissed the case. I hope this will bring about contentment in the heart and in the mind of Andy, and will not go on, because I mean, he still has opportunity to go to the appeal court or to go to the Supreme Court over this matter. But I can tell you categorically from where I'm standing, that he may not win the case. Mm, he may not. Because if you listen to the courts, I mean, if you listen to the judge statement, it says it lacks merit, there are no substances to the case. And in Nigeria, like when such things begin to happen, you can just, I mean, you can just see that it is what it is. Okay, the fact that you want to say, maybe I won the election, I did not win the election, may not stand. Okay, so I hope this will give Andy some peace, and to just know that maybe he has to wait for the next 4 years until another election is conducted in Imo State. In Anambra State, I beg your pardon. Maybe just have to take the humble pie, okay, the humble pie, and just let it be and let it go, and just say, what, it is what it is. So this is where we are at the moment. This is what is coming up, and then we can see that the case, it's gone in the favor of Charles, and Nigerians are just watching as we see what happens next and what goes on. Charles, I mean, is of the party of APGA, the Grand Alliance Party, which is also the party of the current governor, who will be handing over to him on the 12th. We feel very strongly that, I mean, it feels like the party of the East. If brothers and sisters in the East have stood together and say, what, this is our party, and we're not going to give up our mandate, we're not going to do A, B, C, D, Z, I feel that they would have gotten what they deserve. I mean, and the party would have been a strong force in the East. But like when you're planning something, others may have other things in mind, and you may not be everybody cup of tea. Okay, so why you are saying, oh, I feel strongly that I deserve this, some other person might be saying, no, I don't think so. You may not get it, blah, 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 blah. So this is what it is. Leave us a comment. We would really love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Bye for now.